We on 18, 18. We on 18, 18. All about the semis. We on 18, 18. All about the semis. We on 18, 18, baby. All about the semis. We on 18, 18.
What it is, what it is, what it is. You joined another episode of All About Semis. Talker radio. How about you out there, drivers? Good morning, man. I hope everybody is doing good as always and in the best condition and health, mind, and state that you can be in. Which brings me to today's topic. We're talking about trucker health, man. You know, it's something that doesn't seem to ever really get talked about, to be honest. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. But first, just a few small things in between, because this is Trucker Talk Radio. So before we get into all that good stuff, I'll tell you about what's going on with your boy today. On a solar panel load, and get ready to drop this off in South Florida. I ran this load before. It's a really good load. Enjoy doing this run. It's a pretty decent run. So we're gonna drop that off. We got a 10 o'clock appointment this morning. And speaking of solar, it's interesting how I've watched certain industries just create opportunities. What I mean by that is, I'll give you an example real quick, is how I did a load for just recently for Tesla, and it was going to their supply warehouses. And in these warehouses, I took some photos. I may put them up on here. I may put them up on another, but I think I'm gonna pop them up on here so you guys can see these videos. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop them in real quick. But I went to this facility, and it was cool to see that, you know, they had the charging points there and the Tesla walls for the houses, along with solar panels. And that I had delivered solar panels, Tesla wall systems, and actual chargers that you see for the Teslas. Had all that on the truck. And I bring it up to say that it was cool because these warehouses also had installation facilities inside them. So they had like their own little trucks out there where they would go out and I guess service the units. And you know, and it's just good to see how many opportunities that something like that has created. And here we are, ironically, getting ready to deliver another solar panel load to another solar company in South Florida. So I just thought that was kind of interesting, you know. But nonetheless, everything else is good on this end, man. You know, I'm just trying to keep the wheels rolling, So I ain't got nothing else for you on that. Your boy out here doing the grind just like you were doing the grind, one day at a time. Getting to the topic now, trucker health, man, trucker health. As I said, you know, this is a topic that doesn't seem to get talked about much. So we're going to change that on over here on All About Semis, because over here on All About Semis, you never know what you're going to hear, especially on Tucker Talk Radio. You might hear some trucker talk, or you might hear a melody. Oh, baby. Hey, I know y'all say this boy crazy, but no, y'all, I just trying to give you guys a smile, man, today. That's it. But our trucker health, man, is very important, you know. How many times have you seen guys that can barely get in or get out the truck, you know, guys that are just totally out of shape? And I'm gonna tell you something, man, it happens to the best of us. You know, we get complacent behind this wheel, and that's a bad place to be when you're behind the wheel 8-9 hours, some of us a day, you know, and this is why it's so easy for us to get out of shape. And there's a big importance to this is because you can get so far out of shape and thinking it's not a big deal, and come time to renew that medical card, yeah, your doctor will definitely deny you a renewal. Or I've even seen it where they've give guys a 6 month and tell them we'll see you in 6 months. Some of them do a year. I think the standard is 2 years. And all of these things can have a big impact on your trucking career. And two, you want to be as healthy as you can out here, you know. And I say we all get complacent because I had a bad habit of being out on the road and not eating. And I mean, me not being a real big guy, you know, nutrition is a big thing. And sometimes I would just feel fatigued just because I haven't eaten. And I always had that habit in everything, you know, even before I was in the truck, you know, when I was in my shop working, I'd be in there all day and I might not eat until like 7 hours in, get ready to get off. And to this day, my old lady's still getting on me. Did you eat this morning? Did you eat today? Did you eat? Did you eat? Because she know I'll be out here rolling and, you know, won't eat. And I'll tell you, it's crazy because if you guys follow me, you know I cook in my truck all the time. And I wouldn't even pull over to cook sometimes because I was just like, I got to get done what I got to get done. And that's a bad mentality and bad habit to have, because if I ain't healthy, can't nothing move, you know? So I had to break myself out of that. And I will say I have really come a long way of stopping to make time for myself to make sure that I have the nutrition that I need to have. And with that being said, you know, it's never too late to get healthy, guys. It's never too late to get healthy. You can start today, you know. For my guys that are overweight, my gals, you can start changing your diet. You can start changing your diet right now and start eating things that are going to help you, you know, and start helping you shed those pounds. Because if you're not getting out exercising and doing anything, the least you can do, I think, is trying to eat the best that you can, you know, to help you along that journey. And speaking of exercise, you know, I have gotten into the habit, guys, of when I finish for the night and I'm shutting down to do my reset, I used to park real close to the truck stop, to the you know, the store part of the truck stop. And you know, it's like, oh, I can be right here, walk in and get my shower, go to the bathroom, whatever. I'm right here close to the front. I got in that habit of parking my truck as far as I could away from the indoor facility, just to give myself that walking exercise. It forces me to walk over there, you know. And I started out doing that because I used to walk a lot, but then I stopped. And then, you know, it's like anything. If you work out and then you stop working out, your body's got to get readjusted to doing that. So I started with that. I started walking, making sure that I'm walking to the facilities instead of parking so close for convenience. And eventually, you know, I got better at my walking. And then I started, you know, walking around the parking lot, you know. At one time, I don't know if you guys remember, you guys might not remember this, and I don't know if I did a whole lot of videos on this, but this was like definitely back in my Landstar days. I used to put my bike on the back of my truck, and I would ride my bike, man, out when I was out. And I think I'm going to get back into doing that, you know, because I really enjoyed that when I would take my bike out in the summertime. And man, look, everything we can do to keep ourselves in shape and in the best health is going to go a long ways. And there's a lot of ways to do it. And you got to think, man, you out here, somebody's depending on you, be it your family, or the people that you're serving to be able to supply and get them their product when they need it. The last thing you want to have is some health issues in the middle of your transport, if you will. And some things is going to be out of our control, you know, it's going to happen. But if you can get a head start on your health right now, I'm encouraging you guys to do that. Because again, you know, our trucker health is very, very important. And I'm going to tell you something. Don't take my word for this. I'm not no doctor by any means, but I do a lot of studying and researching on a lot of things. And it is shown that people, when they are in good health, have a better mental capacity. So look that up. You know, your health plays a big part on your mental, your self-esteem, which I can definitely understand, because, you know, it's just like women. Women are usually more self-conscious about their bodies than men are, right? That's a mental thing, right? So when you know what they say, when you look good, you feel good, and when you feel good, you just happen to look good, you know, and all that goes hand in hand. So I want to keep this short, guys. It's about 11 minutes in. I want to try and keep these trucker talks down to about 10 to 15 minutes. I'm thinking about doing some of these trucker talk lives. So what do you guys think about that? As always, I appreciate you for joining, because you could have been anywhere, but you chose to be here this morning with your boy Q Deezy. Now go sip that coffee, your tea, or whatever it is, whatever it may be. And have a blessed day today. Stay safe out there, driver. Keep all 18s on the black top. I'm going to leave you with this music to chill out to. Peace out.
Later.